I'm Uncle. This is Nexic. Welcome to the tournament.
Each character look for in neutral here?
Um, well, Biken has just lots of really great fast neutral stuff. So does Zato though. Zato really wants to try and find a good spot to set up, and I think there we go, like right there. Now it should be Zato time.
It seems like spaced Kabari and jump S is going to be really good for possibly hitting Eddie if Oven doesn't use it carefully.
Yeah, Biken has a lot of really fast moves that can interrupt Eddie if Oven's not careful here. And not
good hitting when you hit low on the Yozansen, it does hit overhead when they're crouching. So I don't think Oven knows that, so we'll see if he's able to figure out and adapt.
Yeah, we'll see. It doesn't look like Oven's used to blocking Biken, kind of doing some of the pretty standard Biken stuff. Air dash, do the far slash, do the Yo Johnson. And
so adaptations, I think he was blocking, and I hope he can see maybe some of the open spaces that Biken leaves in her pressure to try to get some counterattacks in. And then also just being aware of that overhead from the air and not just crouch blocking that. But if you can get something going, it still can be Zato time, whether you're playing a Biken or whatever.
Yeah. Ooh, Eliard's really familiar with the gap in Pierce, which is really good awareness. Pierce does have a really small gap in it that you can interrupt with fast moves. But I like what Oven had started there. They really kind of started to get the knockdown, and they're like, okay. And they did a good job confirming the jabs into something Eddie. And look, now it's corner time, Zato time. Oh, did the jump D a little high.
Nice. See, that's one of those little gaps I was hoping he was looking for. Yeah. Unfortunately, got put back in the corner after by jumping over, but he found his spot, and I hope he sees it as a victory.
Yeah. No, that's already a great start, and that would have worked if if it was timed a little lower. But okay. Eliard up 2-0. Okay.
All right, so this is his second best character. But it doesn't really know Gold Lewis stuff.
So we're gonna see some swinging. Oh yeah, he didn't start with far slash.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. This is gonna. So this is gonna
some
be
good Lewis gaming right here.
Some real good Lewis gaming. Oh. See, I think it's really hard.
Sad. The Zato had moments.
Yeah. No, I think this is going to be a good lesson for Oven, who quite frequently likes to swap characters all the time. But oh, we have a Behemoth Typhoon out. Ooh, doing the best Faust impression. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the maybe a Ooh. But yeah, nothing can replace awareness.
Right.
But no, I like. There we go. That's the far slash I want to see. That move is wild, but he doesn't know what to do after. See, character familiarity will always be important. So Gold Lewis does have some, I would say, slightly easier neutral tools than Zato starting out and things like that. And you can accidentally do 50% really easy. But like you're seeing, someone who's really familiar with the character will just go over it. But good stuff. Warberry. So this is very much a match where Nago has all the tools to succeed, but it's very hard to if Axel's playing very solid.
Yeah, especially now, Nago has to build more blood to approach Axel with his specials, and that used to be kind of a good thing for him. He could sit at this exact blood that Dwarl is at, because when you're in that space between popping and the second bar, all of your normals have increased range. And that was used to just be like almost a net positive for Nago, but now he takes increased damage for every bar of blood that he has.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. It's the increased damage makes such a difference, and usually I don't pay attention to things like that, but against the character with the most health in the game, effective health before this match, it was the timing was
unfortunate whiff. Sometimes you get like so excited because you're like, yes, this is my chance to do the thing. I'm just gonna hit the button and it's gonna happen. And you forget to like double check. I do it all the time myself.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was pretty sick. So it kind of gives them a free moment to pause the entire game and see, okay, what's the exact thing I need to do here. Ooh, the nice cross up setup. Ooh, yeah, that move is nasty. And the naked Rensen is good there because none of the other follow-ups I think would have put Axel in as good of a position right there. Oh man, that blood-sucking universe is gonna be so rough. The gap.
Actually, fantastic patience by Kiet on that and blocking. Oh,
Nice.
so the clone's invincible, but Nago is not.
Yeah, most characters can't reach back there, but you know, good old Axel. And this is what makes the matchup hard, where it's like, sure, there's enough movement options and things to catch Axel doing things, but getting to that point is really tricky. Forces the burst, really wants to keep this momentum. Intellidax, oh, you know, I also use a super during the gaps.
He uses super during the gaps.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's dead. What a super indeed.
Yeah, something they did not nerf is Nago's damage.
Yeah, which I think was semi-important. Oh, the blood. The blood almost was like just touching the edge. It didn't want to pop. But this is where it's kind of rough. You can't use any crazy movement options, and I think as Kiet, you don't want to take risks. You can just play sort of reactive.
That was actually a crazy reaction, if that was a reaction, by Dwarl jumping over that sweep and getting a pretty big punish off of it. Like, it looked like he was very prepared for what he was jumping over, so...
Yeah, once, when you're in that position as Axel, where you've got your opponent far away and they don't have a good option to get in, you really want to play slower more than anything. There it is. That's what they were going for last time. And alright, 1-1.
Alright.
I want to see Dwarl keep doing what they're doing, honestly. I think last time was just a little unfortunate in one or two of the interactions. And I would love to see Kiet playing it. Ooh, nice. Calling out
as Kiet is getting more comfortable, they're just doing, like, harder and harder punishes.
Yeah. And they're knowing when to stick out those 2K on Axel is probably the scariest of his moves. You're seeing Rensen shoot full screen and do explosions. But that little tiny kick he does, which keeps getting time stop.
Yeah, this is Axel time now. This is totally different than game 1.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, Axel is also a scary benefactor from this patch too. Lots of cool things you can do. Oh. Yeah, this is one of the more advanced tools that Nago can use. Using the BRC.
That's one of his ways that he can approach without building blood because it's not using one of his specials.
Oh,
great burst bait! Oh my god, that was so close too. What a comeback!
And that's why it's so scary. If Nago can get back to a round start position, you never know what'll happen.
Yes.
That's why, like, gives a chance for Kiet to take some actions, but.
Yeah, it was a little risky. Allowed Nago to just jump back in here and just like absolutely massive damage, if not game.
Does it kill? I think it does. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that'd be so nice. I'd really.
They said I got you. I hope that's what they were talking about.
Some of the new rainwater stuff where it drags them in and pops them up. It's so nice.
Axel's new combos look so juicy.
They are so fun. Oh. Nice.
Alright, that's exactly what they wanted last time.
But they mess up the combo. But this is low life. Oh. Yeah. Time stop is...
Is there anything you can do about that?
You can block it. If you're not blocking, you are getting stopped. And don't get me wrong, clone is a busted move, but it doesn't beat stopping time.
Yeah, it looks particularly not fantastic against Axel because that's twice now that Dwarl has lost a game for it.
I would say that was a pretty close to checkmate situation. No health, full screen, time stop, super
Right.
active. It's like, nah, you can't even dash and block. Both players are kind of fishing for something to happen, but oh, hold on. Oh my gosh.
I think that was quite the punish they wanted, but still great position.
Yeah, it sets up a pretty good position.
Unfortunately, they're both one hit away.
But Dwarl's walking them to the corner, just trying to get there. Oh,
Did they get a blackout? No.
oh, this will hurt. It's not going to kill, but it's going to hurt bad.
All right, what's better, burst or bar?
In this situation, probably burst. Although it's against Axel, thinking about it, Axel's also tricky to burst against. Well, there used to not be as many good moments. With these new combos, there are some pretty good moments, but
That's true.
still, I'm sure the
More
Axels have figured it
potential
out.
damage, but more chances to escape. Makes sense, and I think that's healthy for the game.
The back throw. This is rough.
Dwarl is so patient.
Yeah, that is.
They're just never getting baited by Kiet doing these jumping attacks.
It's really what's taking them through this matchup. And look, they did you see the little tiny walk
That
forward?
was
they did there?
incredible.
Oh my god. Oh wait,
Wait, was that the new PRC thing?
I don't know if you can do it after the command normals. If that's the new crazy PRC thing, that'd be pretty nuts. Yeah, for sure. I'm ready to see this. Meaty Meat versus Rin. So this is going to be kind of Kai being more of an all-arounder and Mei being a little bit more of a brawler. There's a couple things to look out for here. Yeah. Where you spend your burst is going to be important. Keeping that momentum.
Kai is a really heavy neutral-based character. And Mei wants to get her big hit and then just, like, sort of unga-bunga you to, like, no health.
Yeah. Oh. That's the...
Sorry, go ahead.
No. Keep going.
No, I was gonna say, I think this the more time that Rin spends getting hits, the less time for him to kind of like make little neutral adaptations, or less time to try out things and see what's working and what's not working. So it's a good job by Meat, just like making sure the rounds are quick. It doesn't let a neutral based player really get going.
Yeah, you really gotta... Kai is gonna be all about feeling out the opponent, and Mei, once they get started, it's... Ooh, I like that though. But you can also kind of pick out little things about the players too. So far we've seen Rin wake up DP, and we've seen them do wake up throws. So they might be definitely a wake up action type of person. You can use that to your advantage too.
Oh yeah, and Rin just got a huge burst of momentum there. Massive combo breaking through the wall and the burst bait.
Ooh, that was
Yeah,
nice.
they got in control of that round and did not let up a single time.
Now Rin's going into this last round with a huge advantage. Burst basically on deck. Meat's probably not going to get it back this round unless it drags, but I've never seen a Mei match drag. Mei either kills you or, well, Mei probably just kills you. Nice, yeah. Kai, best grappler in the
Yeah.
game.
Kai Tupkin.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, the OTG will do it. Wow.
The exchange at a more favorable time instead of waking up and trying to guess what Rin does.
Oh, or just getting a nasty air throw.
Nasty.
Oh, the reaction to the Fuja arc? I don't have those. That'd be really nice though. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. If you're Rin, you have to.
Alright,
Go.
yeah.
Okay. That is a
That's
Kai
how you get
check,
out of the
though.
corner.
Some people just can't react to Fuja arc, and that's not even like a skill thing.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Alright, yeah, that's one way to do it.
Yeah. I like what Meat's doing here. They're taking their space, and they're really just focusing on chilling and not throwing out a bunch of stuff. Looking a little bit like last Cody. Ooh, counter Dolphin.
They're looking extremely reinvigorated and back in this match. Oh my god.
Yeah, the new Dolphins are hard to deal with. Almost impossible to... Not almost impossible, but very tough to punish S Dolphin. You sort of have to know it's coming and interrupt it. And if they do heavy dolphin, you have to react to it, or you just have to eat that block and go, well, it's your turn for the next 60 seconds. So. But Rin's not out of this yet. They're making. Yep. Kai's with 50 meter want one thing, and it's disgusting.
Yep. Stay away from my ankles. Oh shit, big damage. Just kidding. But it was cool.
Good positioning though, but yeah. Rin not really holding their space too much. I mean, don't get me wrong, May's scary, but you have to be willing to hold your space mid-screen. Otherwise you get back to the corner, and May's very happy camper here. With the... Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and look at that. Meat taking it back, smacking the ground in front of her, caught a Kai move. You get the giant counter hit, and then you can do whatever you want. It's... So what I want to see from Rin is maybe hanging out a little, maybe... I wouldn't mind seeing a little more passive play coming out. You know,
I think they got a beat on Meat's initial rhythm, but when Meat switched things up, Rin didn't switch things up again.
Exactly. And it's hard to switch fast. That's like the hardest skill probably. There's learning how to play all the different ways, and then being able to switch between them is way harder.
Mm-hmm. You got Beach Ball Oki.
We hit 50. Thank you, Golden Molstrom.
Hey, thank you.
Time. Oh, easy time. Hope the tournament's going well for you. Ooh, the big throw. Beach ball. But I can throw you right back. And now...
Yeah, I love when like you get a throw and you're like, oh yeah, I remember I can do that too.
Yeah. Getting back throw on wake up is just one of the best feelings. But...
Oh, that was great.
Ooh. And Meat's really focusing on trying to take that corner back.
Meat saying with a little PRC, I can be Milia too.
Ooh. Everything Kai does picks up off the ground. Ooh, that move is so hard to deal with. Great throw break.
Oh, just barely hitting too high.
And now Rin going into this last round with burst advantage. Ooh. The air dash back was such a good idea. It was the right call. It just clashed. Oh my gosh. It's only game 3 and I'm...
Do you think that the grab was intentionally whiffed as a bait to make them do something and get hit by the beach ball?
That is what I call one of those not setups where I have 1 or 2 of those as Faust, where if it messes up, then it does become a bait, but if it's not messed up, then it just works. And the other side of things, these projectiles can really force Mei to play to Rin's rhythm, but if Mei gets pressure going, it's pretty tough.
Yeah, it's much harder to disengage with Testament if things go wrong. It looked like they literally started out the game like they were going to start setting up the wall of skulls, but Meat kind of predicting that was just like, I'm just going to go hard slide in right off the get-go and not even give them a chance to set up.
Yeah. You have to look out for what Testament looks out for around start. Testament has a couple pretty common ones. 2K is really good. I think it's 4 frames, and it's just absolutely reaches way too far. I kind of wish Rin had stuck it out with Kai. But, okay, it's time. You got the stank on you. Let's see. Okay.
You know what? If there was ever a time to try out a new character, it's in one of these, like, tournaments, you know? It's for improvement. Maybe they want to potentially think about this as a counter pick, you know?
Oh. Baiting the burst. Burst safe combo. Yeah. And no, that's what this is all about, too. Good stuff to Meet, taking it 3-1. Rody Rock actually beat Katru, a player we've seen before who's pretty strong, so I'm kind of excited to see what's going on. Burst coming out right away. Said, yeah, let's just reset to neutral.
I love Testaments who use the teleport.
Yeah. I think that's what separates like a newer Testament who wants to like take that next level, and being able to use that for movement as well. Shows like a good amount of foresight. Cross up Yo Johnson.
Yeah, Shin's doing some stuff right now.
Yeah, Shin beat the backdash by PRC. But every Testament wants one thing, and it's Wake Up Super.
Every Testament wants that to just be Ram.
Who needs Wake Up Super when you can do just as much damage with just a quarter circle?
Yeah, and they even made it safe with the PRC. I know they didn't need it because it worked, but you know.
Yeah. That's one thing too. When you have an opponent knocked down who has a good reversal option or a really good wake up option, sometimes you have to consider, can they make it safe? And you have to factor that in. Not always, right? Because, I mean, that's why otherwise it'd be a guaranteed setup. I think Rody Rock can do this. We definitely saw the Sparks of Life, but...
Oh, yeah.
I just noticed they're playing on the illegal stage, but it's
I know.
fine, so...
Ban gaming in here.
If it runs fine, I'm not gonna make a fuss about it.
Exactly. It's for their consideration, not ours. So, I think it looks beautiful.
Yeah, when Baiken jumps in with the jump S, if you can't anti-air it, you just have to be patient because Yozanson's either coming out or by the time they land, they're probably gonna stick out a really fast button.
Right, and this is so hard too because what Testament really wants is to like stop Baiken from jumping in the air. So they go, oh, okay, I'm gonna use my heavy skull and like do the one that hits in the air, but as soon as you do that, then Baiken uses 2S and just comes in and combos you from below, and either way you're getting hit for a ton of damage.
Yeah, Shin with 2 hits, Shin just took 80%.
Exactly.
And I think a dash RC might have closed that out. Using the guard crush on the gun and the cross up into the grab, Shin just took control of that round. A boy's playing pot, by the way.
Oh shit. Okay. Nice. Let's
we
go.
get to watch a pot matchup next. I'm excited.
I love that every single time we have one of these, it seems there's some new good player that we haven't heard of that just comes out of the woodwork and beats some people.
Oh, I think that was a nerves burst. We've all been there, Grody. Oh, they went.
Yeah, when you're just getting smothered like that too, and Shin is like kind of preemptively mixing up their pressure. They're not waiting to see if Rody can deal with it first. So by not repeating any options, Rody has like no clue when to stop blocking and try to get out of things.
I think if Rody can get the air throw. I think if Rody can get one round in, they'll be able to find their groove and momentum and really make this more even. Because I'm seeing the pieces, but yeah. Okay, there we go. I want to see more games.
Who wouldn't want to see more games? That's what we're all here for, right?
I will. Oh, but I didn't even see the tether get on them. Oh,
I know, the tether accidentally pulling Shin into the corner. Now they're kind of back to neutral. Oh.
That dash PRC to get through the 2K, that was nuts. Oh. Yeah. Good
Yeah,
bet. I would say good bet on that burst.
Alright, so Potemkin just wants to grab you, and it's disgusting, but it's so beautiful at the same time. For real though, we did see Dwarl as a very patient player, and that's exactly what you need for Potemkin. He is highly susceptible to reactable play. So it's kind of the burden of tricking out the other player on Potemkin, I think.
I agree with whatever Naxic just said, and we're coming back to Mega Fist loops. Oh.
So I was saying how you kind of want to be like pretty patient against Potemkin, but a boy is also playing very patient, and this is like so good to see because they both are giving each other so few oh my god, so few chances to get anything going, and they're both capitalizing so hard.
All right, Dwarl's got burst on deck though, so at any point Dwarl has a free momentum steal. There we go. All right, Dwarl's got meter and about 2 blood. Yeah, you should be able to out neutral Potemkin at this point.
Good.
No. Unfortunate.
Mega Fisto.
Let me update some names here. Yeah.
Makes it such a fun time every Wednesday night.
Yeah, we had Mike Saftig in from Mexico last week. That was a treat to watch. The 5K combo.
We had Joka from Ann Arbor.
Oh yeah, that's right, Joka.
Ann Arbor, not in the United States.
So this is what you want as Dwarl. Right here, you can just kind of keep the pressure going. You don't have to take too many crazy risks. Oh, wait, that was the, that was supposed to be another Potemkin Buster. No.
I know, I'm so surprised. I think Dwarl accepted it there for a second, too.
Alright, I think a boy's starting to feel themselves up 1% too much here. You have to play this funny mini game in the Potemkin matchup. You have to balance your Potemkin brain. Because once you start feeling yourself, you're going to want to do the funniest thing possible at all times. And sometimes you have to mix that in, but you can't always give in to the Potemkin in you.
Depends. It might be a little harder to feel on a Wi-Fi tournament, but in person, you can feel if the other person's getting frazzled. And sometimes hitting them with a little bit of that spice, you know, a little bit of that sizzle is exactly what you need to take them off their game.
Oh yeah, the mental warfare is so important in the Potemkin matchup because you have to consider what you're willing to lose to against Potemkin. I got so mad about losing to normal Potemkin Buster that I started jumping almost half the time because I'm like, I'm willing to lose to this. If he heavenlies me, I'm okay with it. He jumped right over it, but a boy was aware. The loops. Yo, the pickup. Wow. A boy's looking pretty scary.
Yeah, I mean, excuse me. There's a reason he beat Kid Dracula.
Yeah, I'm starting to see it. I was like, oh my gosh. Alright, this is exactly what you want if you're Naga. You're gonna go into this no blood, hard knockdown, mid-screen. You can do whatever you like to your opponent. And you can just press 5H. Clone. Oh. I don't know if that was a messed up car or if he was going for the new shoulder check into flick. But
the real reason that pot is considered low tier is because all the pot players are too smart for their own good.
Exactly. The good pot players are too smart, and then there's a bunch of pot players who are too funny for their own good.
Maybe Japan's onto something.
Oh no! After they
sorry.
After they kept Happy Chaos top tier, no, they're not onto something.
I saw a new tier list today with the current patch that put Happy Chaos in like A- or B.
Oh my gosh! Someone stop them.
I know.
There's one prominent Japanese player. How much is he paying the rest of them? I can't remember who it is. Breaks the armor. Yeah. All right. It looks like Dwarl's found their legs.
Yeah, we kind of saw last time we saw Dwarl that they're a strong adaptive player. I mean, both these people are, but you know, it might just be like character strength matchup too. You know, yeah. Nago is pretty good. Oh yeah,
I got hit.
A boy hasn't been able to get a single Potemkin Buster yet.
I think once you get 1 or 2 pot busters, you don't have to do it for a while. You put the fear in them, they'll start jumping eventually. They're like, it's too long. It's been too long. They have to pot buster soon.
There we go. That's it.
There's the raw one. You put the fear in them, but what will a boy go for? Dwarl smelt the double pot busters, so he throws.
You think he was just waiting for a jump and he was gonna get HP bead?
Ooh, that would have been. I would love to see an H. Wait, I still have the mod on. I still have the mod on for the HPB. I want to see it so bad. I hope we have JoJo's fans in here. Oh, that's so fast. A boy with the cool call out with the armor, but Potemkins can string together those moves to break the armor too fast. Now, if this is an interesting choice, choosing to break the wall here. This is exactly where you want people as Potemkin, especially a character like Nago, because now you have to deal with Nago round start again.
Good dash back to get out. Like, Dwarl's making sure they don't get too close, and they're just making it so Pot has to take a big risk to get out of the corner, and they can usually get punished pretty hard for it.
Yeah. I will say a boy really using the extra meter off that really strong, really well. And Dwarl, Dwarl's calling out these do something at the starts every time with the Nago DP.
Yeah, I unfortunately think Dwarl is not unfortunately, but unfortunately for a boy, Dwarl is making it so he just has to take more risks, and you can see in a boy's playstyle, he wants to wait and make Dwarl do something, but Dwarl's not biting.
Yeah. And this is a character that doesn't have to go aerial too often either, so it's really hard for like Naga to get some of those nice anti-airs going. Although that's the thing, if Jacko gets started, I don't think there's a single thing Happy Chaos can do about it. And Happy Chaos's buttons are a little awkward with dealing with minions. Not that they can't, but they're better at punching a big thing in front of them as opposed to a little guy flying at them.
Definitely. And Jacko actually one of like my favorite characters to watch too in this game. I think she has so many interesting setups.
Yeah. And Jacko's low profiling hitbox, if they don't have curse on them, we might start to see a few misses on some of these reticles if they're trying to catch something random.
Yeah, that's not something that Happy Chaos usually has to worry about, but a consideration that is unique to Jacko.
Yeah, YRC is really good against Jacko. As you see, it clears the minions. But Jacko has some of these... We were talking about why Leo does so well against Happy Chaos, these advancing buttons that take you forward. That sweep, that 2D from Jacko will move her forward and slides her forward. It has a big hitbox, it makes her small. It's not bad to get in on Happy Chaos, but if they know it's coming, they can block it.
Yeah. Dante looking like they're pretty comfortable dash blocking through Happy Chaos shots in neutral.
Yeah. Oh, this is bad times.
This is some stuffs.
Ooh. And did you see them do the callback for that extra tiny bit of meter before getting the super? Oh my! All right, Dante's a scary player.
Dante's cracked. Let's go.
Oh, for sure. They got the emote game down, and let's go. Yeah, that 2K was the what's it called? The OG DLC 2K. Oh, good call out. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, those jumping minion throws and then 2K is very hard to block because at any point you could stop and do a minion attack while it's still in your hand and get the overhead.
Yeah.
Or drop it, or wait, or do a million other things.
Dante
Especially when there's already another minion sitting there.
Oh, for sure. And Dante definitely knows the name of the game here. Do not let this man get started. Keep him locked down.
No, but this is getting started. This is Happy Chaos time.
Yeah, positive bonus. Oh, wait. Can he react in time? Oh.
He just... Yeah. I think he was jabbing or something. And then I believe it's also a grab if they just block.
Yeah, it is a command grab for surezies. Get the concentrate. Okay. Oh. Yeah, had to burst there. I agree.
And even despite that, they're already less than half health.
Yeah. Nice part about bursting early against Happy Chaos is Happy Chaos, although definitely not to a weakness point like Faust, but definitely builds burst a decent bit.
Yeah, and MJ keeping corner, but low on bullets until just now. There were a few times in there where they had to reload when they got a knockdown instead of doing anything else.
Yeah. Both these players are going to have the exact same strategy going against each other. It's really interesting. It's just, yeah, it's just, does MJ land curse or does Dante get a minion out? That's going to be a lot of what this comes down to. Nice round start. Baits the YRC, which should be big. Lead to a real nice situation.
Yeah, huge damage putting MJ in the corner. Should be game, yeah.
Yeah.
That was huge.
That was a really nice way to keep momentum and keep composure.
Yeah, and Dante has the burst lead.
MJ trying to act just a bit early, but Dante catching them with the heavy. Oh, 2 minions out. This will not be a fun time. Oh, went for the hard call out. I like being ballsy there, but man, that's a very hard call out. Interesting time to spend gold burst. Trying to wait out the curse. Concentration super. It's not a fun time. We got wall slumps.
Looking like Umisho at Evo just slumping all the way to the
Oh, yes.
grand finals.
Ooh, but Dante's up 2.
But no, Dante, yeah. We have a lot of killers and losers. This is gonna be exciting.
What is this tournament? It's too good. Alright, MJ's like, hold on, you haven't seen my final form. I just pulled out the wall slumps and now I have the 6 Ps. The grab beat the sweep. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, out of bullets again, and I'm just about out of concentration, so MJ has to back off.
Yeah. Oh look, bullets are back.
Oh look, concentration's back.
Oh, man.
Oh look, game's over. Oh man.
Happy Cats ran out of resources. Time for the 2 frames you have to capitalize on. Wow, okay, so. Alright, but yeah, no, this is looking like a classic MJ round here. Though, just schmicks to hell and back. Okay. MJ starting the road to comeback. Oh, I think, if any of our mods are listening, I think there's a match with Fennec Fox and ADR that could use some attention. But anyways, MJ getting started. Oh, Gold Burst is scary. Because Jacko doesn't even really need it, but... Oh, I think... No, okay, I think that was a blue... That was definitely blue. Okay. Yeah, the raw dust.
I think it's actually the Rex and Rin match, if that hasn't started yet. Ignore me.
Yeah. I see a moderator request for a match, though. But wow, okay. MJ taking a little bit more control neutral there, getting out of that good situation. Dante trying to bait something, but MJ chased down right after. That was quite the play. Full on bullets.
MJ has not gotten hit in like 3 games or something.
Yeah, it's been a hot second. But that's the thing. It's Jacko kind of has like reverse Eno syndrome, where if Jacko doesn't touch, that's okay, but when they do, it's very likely that they're just gonna win. It's almost hard to judge it by like health. You have to kind of judge it by like, well, did Jack?
Something to note: MJ no bullets.
Yeah, MJ's out of bullets, so right now, I think Dante made the right choice. Don't go for something crazy wall breaky. Don't give them space. Just take the round. Burst coming back.
I love interrupting the minion path like that because it just like stopped it early and hit MJ on the other side. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah. There's so many crazy things the Jacko scientists are coming up with. Good decision by MJ, keeping Jacko in the corner. You can't pull minions if you're just chilling there. 6 bullets. I know. Yeah, this is MJ pulling out the final format. Wall slump MJ. And that is going to be 2-2. Ooh.
First game 5 today. On stream, at least.
Oh, we're at game 5. Let's go. Oh, both players just backing off, respecting. Yeah. I like not rushing in, but when you have full screen, you got to dodge that curse.
Yeah, and there's like... It's so hard because MJ can just wait a second, and then your big elaborate time jump-in thing is just bad.
Imagine if that super, when blocked, was negative.
Yep.
That'd be a world.
Didn't just hit from wherever.
No, I'm pretty sure it is like negative, but it's like negative, like silly. You know what I mean? It's not really negative.
Right. Oh. And like I said, Jacko can't move that far that fast. But this is the big opening that Dante needed.
Yeah. Ooh. Those close slashes just coming in saying, hey, just testing ya. Little strike throw pressure. Oh,
barely getting out poked.
The cursed 2Ks. Both of these characters can go under so much stuff with their 2Ks. Okay. Good burst. The baited burst could be huge here. If you're Dante, you want to win this match hard and you want to win it fast. Oh, good jabs though.
It's the only way he knows.
Because if you can win this match before MJ builds up enough burst, you can pretty much take control of the next round too. Yep.
All right, game 5, last round. Let's go.
Ooh, I like that attempt and just it's a pinch off, but yeah, look, it's already Dante's turn. It's Dante time.
Epic Chaos only needs 2 openings.
Oh no, it was just a pinch out of range, but they were out of bullets. The nerves. MJ being Frieza, they went into their final form, took 2 games back, killed Krillin, and now
Crazy
Dante's coming
patience.
back, Super Saiyan.
Like you said, still out of bullets.
Oh, this is finally gets one of those blocks. It's basically just a "it's my turn now" button. Oh, negative.
Dante's playing so careful too, but this is huge.
Does this reach? Oh, it kills. Wow.
Congrats to Dante.
Woo. Let's go. All right, but we're getting into this match.
Yeah, our first match of winners top 8, Nago May. We are no stranger to that match on stream, but we are in our top 8s, but we are strangers to these 2 players playing them. We usually have Lanxeared, Odd Toaster.
And these guys both rocking the GER colors. Thanks so much, guys, for wearing the orange. It's super appreciated.
Yeah, we know it's just for us.
And there's the win condition right there. You have to be careful of. Oh,
wait, what happens? What happens? What happens?
we've
What
been through this
happens?
before. That's right. This happened before.
That's right. Dolphins beat swords.
Fun fact for you Nago players out there: remember that interaction. Yeah, going to round start's not a bad move here. Yeah. Bloodsucking Universe is such a good command grab.
I think ending the dolphin a little early there was really cool.
Yeah. That they added the patch before this one, and people were like, I don't know if it's that good. I'm like, guys, that is amazing. You can do fake out dolphin into command grab. I think that's nuts.
Agreed.
Ooh, okay. Going for the ambiguous. Oh, beats the throw. That's okay though. You have a whole extra round to work with here. You start the next round with a little more burst. You get another round start, which is in your favor anyways.
Exactly.
That's not necessary. It's okay to take a little bit of a risky play there.
I think it's really cool to see Meat utilizing like some of the new patch stuff so well. Something we've seen them do is when they get their really hard knockdowns, they're using Beach Ball Oki, and it seems to lead to a lot of nice stuff for them. Not every time, but when they do it, it works out.
And Meat's using the new 2H to fish for that new counter hit, which is actually pretty scary. We just saw them get a pretty decent little combo off it. Oh. Builds back a good amount of blood while keeping it level 2 though, so that way you get those really big fast normals. Dwarl's blood management is pretty good here. I like the K there, but you gotta be careful. Yeah. May's normals in the air are absolutely ginormous. And for those, anybody newer who just started out, not sure what to do, me, who you've seen as a super good player, just did 2K into 2D twice in a row. And it just shows even the most basic strings can be super powerful. Oh, the empty. This hurts. Breaking
It's
the
still relatively even. One big opening for either player could be game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and the run up overhead. Ooh. Meat on
Just
game.
decided to be Chip for a second. Dwarl is looking good though this round. Good pressure in the corner, making it real hard for me to do anything.
Ooh, this combo's so... Oh, no pickup. May's just a little...
It was so juicy.
Yeah, has to burst to keep momentum there. Can't let me get away. And look, most of this is chip damage. Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're not going to count Dwarl out.
Dwarl slowed it down, realized, okay, if I just control the corner, and keep, May has a limited amount of options. This is the, that OTG was important. Really sets up a whole rhythm. Yeah, forces burst. Uses the DP switch, side switches. That should keep him from popping. That's, yeah. That blood-sucking universe is a virtual checkmate there. It's going to be really hard for him to come back. And now, as long as Dwarl doesn't get counter hit or get a big command grab hit, they should be able to find a spare hit here. The YRC right back at you. Yeah, 5k is so fast. Okay, good adjustments by Dwarl, really changing their pace up. Really, oh my gosh, I've been enjoying both these players. Starting off with the DP, it's kind of expensive on blood, but I think as Nago, you want at least a little blood against May. That way you can get get some of your normals powered up a little bit beforehand. Get those juice normals. Yeah, 5k.
Juice, dude.
5k is such a cheesy button. It's so good for interrupting. It reaches so far.
Is 5k just puffs back here?
Yeah, it's nuts.
Oh, this barely doesn't connect.
I've never seen that miss. No, just a smidgen late on it. That's a heartbreaker. But it's okay. Dwarls just gotta remember, even if they lose this, they're still losers. But they can still easily come back. So don't let it shake you. Just play your game. But both those moves, keeping them from popping, that's super smart. That's one thing I've been impressed with. Dwarl's blood management has been super good, outside of like one instance, and it's just been, it's so easy as Nago to get lost in the special move salad.
Special move salad, I love it. May is playing some close out the round salad though.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Playing real careful. Oh,
wow. Yeah. What a call out. Meat didn't have the meter to make that safe. They just had burst. So
Meat didn't have the meat.
we did not
Good
have
stuff.
the meat. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah. The biking classic. Vikings want one thing and it's Joe Fest all day.
But it's so good.
And so this is where Dante's gonna have a little bit of trouble. It's hard to. Ooh.
Great call out there.
Yeah.
It's like, why get mixed when you can just deal half their health?
Alright.
Alright, well, clearly Shin is on something. And, they need to share, because they're doing some stuff.
Yeah.
But Dante's saying, hey, don't forget about me, I'm cracked as hell too.
Oh yeah. Dante's saying, go ahead and parry a minion.
Saying, are you kidding me? I just beat MJ?
Yeah. He's like, I just beat MJ. No.
Alright, these are like two more than half stage to wall break combos I got going here. That was great stuff by Dante.
Super duper good stuff. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see. Yeah.
Possibly meant to interrupt that minion toss with a minion attack and stop the momentum, but didn't quite reach, and Shin able to capitalize.
Oh, we got the tether though. This is a little...
They're doing this great route that's not breaking the wall, it's just keeping Jacko stuck in the corner and they can't do anything.
Oh, yeah. I agree on Blap that those were all those rounds were clean. It was kind of I don't have the snappy joke for this. I was gonna make something about lots of cleaning. But...
Oh, we need to update the overlay.
Oh wow! If you not update, hold on a second. That happens sometimes. Shin is up 1-0 for those who are watching. Ooh, okay. It is not over. So this is where those talks of risk reward come in. You have to watch out with your raw hits because at any point Shin could just throw out a good old counter move and really take advantage. Ooh, we got the wall bounces into the setup. It's a nail
Big
biter.
charge dust. Oh, just the sliverest of health.
But Dante does earn back the burst advantage, so at least something came out of that round. Ooh. Minion pulls to call out. Yeah, and I think that should dissuade Shin for a few seconds from doing counter. That 65% damage combo. And Vikin's got the Japanese guts too, so. Good shield minion, but spends the burst. Yeah, and I think that kills. Wow. Alright. Nice 6P. Catches the jumping neutral. Almost converts into something kind of crazy there. Momentum burst.
No, we have a couple of really almost crazy things happening, but here's something going here.
We were talking about back throw that second game of the tournament. That's all it takes. This positive bonus is gonna be pretty scary. Chooses not to go for launch and goes for the regular combo.
Oh, I think something with RC there might have been the way, because probably could have carried that into a wall splat.
Oh, gets meatied and into super just in case for some wild reason it goes into burst. Wow, Shin up 2-0, but that game, launching minions and getting his game plan started.
It looks like Shin's preferred method is jump in something, and Dante found the answer to that approach.
Ooh, they both force each other to spend burst. Dante using the burst to try and keep momentum and get a couple minions out. That is a powerful thing, is characters with resources and setup like that, since they're at a very light advantage on burst, they can usually get their game plan at least started a tiny bit. Look at the risk gauge, it's cranked. And that one hit just depleted so much. Yeah.
My god, yeah, once the minions start hitting each other and changing up the timings, it's so hard to block.
Yeah, you just have to try and FD them as much as you can, save some burst, try to knock Jacko a little away. I love that little setup. Oh.
Yeah, Dante absolutely feeling themselves now.
But worst case scenario, they accidentally put themselves in the corner. They chase down the back dash. Oh, did they beat the burst? Yes. Yep. I was just mentioning, I wonder if Dante figured out Shin is definitely a momentum burster.
For the super coming out from Shin, that just totally clears all the minions. One more hit, though.
Shin
is
going
2-2.
for the risky charge dust. That's going to be really hard to land. I'm excited. Yeah, and this is exactly what we saw last time. Dante waits for the classic jump S. That Yozansa was so low to the ground. And that follow-up.
Yeah, super necessary burst. That minion hit almost led into something really cool, but Shin able to get a huge parry.
Shin's like, did you forget about my secret technique? I do have the parries. Okay, so Dante at light burst advantage. Probably will get it back by the end of this round, but Viking doesn't necessarily build the most burst. Yeah, we've all been there. That sweep catches everybody. It's okay, man. Another juicy big counter. Dante low on minions. Gets the
Nothing like a little 5H though to let him build back up.
Gets the black beat combo. Oh boy, though. Ooh, Shin's been going for those risky.
Oh no, Canadian burst!
Oh no! How unfortunate. Shit. Super close match though, but Shin clutches that out, making some really solid calls. Staying cool.
Congrats to Shin for making winners finals. They'll be playing against Meat in a little bit.
This is gonna be a good match.
May getting a little bit of a boost that she kind of needs to maybe fight Happy Chaos in the patch.
Yeah.
Not that she couldn't do it before, but anything that buffs is a help against the best character, in my opinion.
Lanx has definitely done a little bit of homework. I'm seeing some interesting things coming out to try and counter certain Happy Chaos strategies. But MJ is just watching the screen so hard and going, okay, Lanx jump. I'm getting up there. you know, this and this. I would say that's one of MJ's biggest strengths is they're definitely someone who watches the screen. They see
Yes.
They see what the opponent's doing, they're keeping an eye on it, and then they're picking an appropriate strategy. Sometimes you get made. Sometimes it's time for the dolphin. Yeah, this with the hard knockdown I think is a pretty good call. They'll be able to get in there, put down a meaty, and take corner right back because their moves push back pretty far too a lot of the times. An FD really saving MJ's taking there.
Good stuff saving the bait. That would have been pretty rough to go into round 3 without.
Yeah. And keeping the burst will force Lanxeared to do different combos that are less optimal or put you in situations like that. The Haymaker. That move is secretly just crazy gross. You know what I like to think of Happy Chaos as normals like? Do you remember when Naruto first pulled out Sage Mode versus Pain?
I do.
And he did Frog Kumite. The fist that reaches past the fist. That's what you gotta think about. You gotta think of Happy Chaos normals like that. And Flaming Octopus coming in to cheer on Lanxeared. The May oh gosh, what's it called? The May Brigade coming in. That's one thing though, when you don't have meter and you start hitting some of the stuff at max distance as May, it can be hard to convert.
Exactly. And you kind of have to though, because if you're getting any closer and they do block it, you're gonna get punished.
Yeah. You know, unless you dolphin. Okay, MJ saying hold on now. MJ hopping out of the freezer chair, saying, alright, time to point some fingers, do some blasting. Oh my god.
Look at the red on the life bar, dude.
Okay, that's a...
Oh, yeah.
I think that's 90%. Yeah, well, okay. And one thing to notice about that combo, too, Happy Chaos was only at, like, a third burst. That only built, like, about 40% burst off that combo. That's nuts. It does so much damage, and it's all in big single hits. It's crazy. Oh, but we got the concentration.
Oh, I'm actually surprised that they didn't just get shot out of the air for the last hit.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, MJ able to close it out.
Don't the big counter hit combos with May and stuff. The best thing you can do is try to put yourself in a position not to get the giant counter hit like that.
And then sometimes it just happens, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes it happens. It's what May's good at.
Like this. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta hold that.
Dang, MJ getting lucky timing that burst just right to get the gold burst. So they'll have burst probably available for the next round. Cool. Oh, wait a minute.
No, this could, oh. I was expecting super, but this is like... Still could be Happy Chaos time, never mind.
Yeah, MJ made a minor mistake there. When you're at that bottom pit of health, using clone, the clone will not stay out as long. So you'll have way less coverage. It stays out for a moment, so you can kind of use it kind of like a parry, but I wouldn't. But, yeah. The wall break positive bonus is going to be a little tough to deal with, unless you just start pressure. Now, if Lanxeared can take a clean burst off this round, even if they lose this round, they'll be at a huge advantage. The roll look at the risk gauge. It's huge.
Huge, brother.
Oh, the command grab. That's so hard. I've bursted out of some moments in that command grab string, but you have to do it at the very bottom, and they have to not be baiting it, and that was a risk, and MJ's like, nah, I can take it. I'll live. A brave thing to say against me, but... overhead. Forced to uses the burst. I like it.
Is that 2-0 or 2-1?
That's what it's like playing against. Oh gosh, why am I blanking on their name? Who's Sonic Fox rival in Dragon Ball?
Goichi.
Goichi, yeah. They actually, Japanese developers actually have to balance games around Goichi because his reactions are so good. They interviewed, I think, one of the... Oh my god, the fake out gun pulls, I love it. They interviewed one of the developers for DBFZ, and they were like, yeah, we made a couple moves, and they're like, yeah, this is like 15 frames, we're like, it's too slow, we have to make it faster so Goichi can't block it. Oh, I like the restraint, not using Dolphin there, because you saw MJ stick out something to try and catch a Dolphin.
Yeah, it's interesting right now. Neither player has any tension, and it was kind of hard for either one to really convert or punish hard, but yeah. MJ clawing that one back a little bit, was one hit away for quite a while.
Oh, for sure. And I actually got to see the negative tension penalty on special moves nerf live and in person, because after throwing Curse and doing the clone and a couple other things, they actually got negative penalty off throwing the Curse, so...
As they should.
I was like, hey, check that out. It's real, guys. Yeah, it's so hard with concentration out and the clone. Clone's really good because it can stuff a Dolphin hit. Ooh. And Lanxeared adjusting to MJ sticking out the moves to catch Dolphins.
Max concentration, but yeah, I was about to say having to stop and reload there because no bullets. Back down to nothing.
Oh,
wow.
Forced to burst, but I mean, yeah. Ooh. There was a screenshot going around of him entered into like 3 tournaments all within like 20 minutes of each other.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm like, oh yeah, he was just in ours. You think he was thinking about the match he was in or his next match in a different bracket?
I think it was the day after ours. I kept looking.
Oh, how did that? Yo, how'd that jumping slash not hit?
I was actually gonna say that's super good spacing from MJ.
I'm calling Daisuke. I want answers. Yeah, and I hope you guys like this super. I'm so glad it's really cool. I'm so glad that super looks really cool. I'll tell you what, it's gonna be like in what was it, season 1 or 2 of DBFZ when Bardock came out, and we were all seeing.
Oh my god,
super.
yeah.
Yeah. This is the Bardock Super Stride. Oh, this is worst case scenario for Lanxeared. This is rough. We're in wall slump territory. You can shoot gun after 6 feet. Makes me sad. Oh gosh, we're slumping. Sniped out of the air. No way.
Oh, every single time he goes for the 5D, it's working.
It's there. Wow. Good stuff.
GG's to MJ.
Good stuff to MJ. They just took control that last round. They're like, alright, I am tired.
What a crazy close set.
Is this our first MacMens match watch of the
It is.
Wow.
Yep. Other side of losers here. 2 other exceptionally talented players, and MacMens actually won the bracket 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, MacMens not only won the bracket, they beat MJ, and they did it convincingly. Happy Cast only loses to low tiers and Leo. That's pretty much how it works.
Speaking of Leo, they also beat MFRC.
Yeah. And MFRC is a crazy Leo. Ooh. Yeah, now Anji Azoki now. It's a feature, not a bug. Oh my gosh. Alright, Naga's blood. Walk up slowly in Bloodsucking Universe. Really good stuff. Oh, this is not impossible. What do you think of? Is Meeks gonna spend it? Oh,
Doesn't have to.
doesn't have to. But MacMens did such a good job that round Because look at the burst gauge. The burst is almost bad. And the IBFDs? Did they watch Lanxeared's video? And for those who don't know, on Lanxeared's Twitter, they put out a fantastic video about IBFD.
Yeah, I've been actually trying that myself. It's so nice.
I'm putting it in my next learning cycle. Right now, Kara Mix is a little too hard. The risk is cranked. Risk it for the brisket. Yeah, and there's another new change too. MacMens spinning, but didn't see that the blood gauge was full. Yeah, you just block. And now you're ready. This man's dancing.
He's like pops in for a second, hits him out of it. No, backs off. Let's try again.
Oh, what's the oh god, what is it called? The kabuki dancing, where they come out on stage and they stick their hands out and such. They've got the kabuki dancing on lock. I love that. Not doing Fujin right after, just to add, because everyone's expecting Fujin. You have more than enough time to do a 2K. Oh, Meeks is gonna...
This should be game, yeah.
Yeah, Meeks is gonna die hard for that one. The stream may die, but the gear lives on. Mark's computer and power supply might die just when we built him a new one, but the gear lives on. Ooh. Yeah. That is definitely the safe option there with the, you can call it out. It's a little harder with Nago, because your jump's a little slower, and your air normals aren't the world's fastest thing, besides okay. But then, yeah, MacMens comes in.
Oh yeah.
Charge
Nago took almost half health from Chip.
Yeah. Ooh, calls out the Fukio. Shin saying, if I can lose to any character tonight, it's on you. MacMens is nuts, okay? You just might. A previous winner. Oh, but Meeks' defense is crazy.
Yeah, Meeks actually getting out of that perfectly twice in a row. Super impressive.
And Meeks finding the perfect answer. Like, okay, he's throwing the fans at me. Too much. What do I do in this situation? He goes, wait a minute. Brain blast.
And Jimmy Neutron setting up for the super to wall break here.
Jimmy Neutron. Miki Neutron here with the wall break. Oh no, we're not going to bring Jimmy Neutron into this, are we? Oh. Okay, our first fast forward of the night, but it was only for a quarter second. I'll take it.
Yeah, Meeks is ready for those fans now. I think MacMens has to do something different.
But set up one fan. Oh, I saw what MacMens was doing there. Do one, make them think it's coming, and then do another. There's the BRC tech. Oh my god, the backdash BRC.
Love it.
It's so good, and it's so sneaky. Meeks definitely trying out something, either trying out something new or trying it out in tournament. It's so powerful. I'm so surprised it didn't work out. Ooh. It'll also beat the jump, so. Oh, that's a lot of blood to spend right away. But, oh, just blood-sucking universe on wake up. Now there's no...
They've only had grabs hit so far.
Good, oh. Goes for the interrupt. Man, MacMens is a psychic medium, I swear. They know every time Meeks is gonna delay or do something. It's nuts. Oh. First time I'm gonna say this, but Nako was slightly out of range. There we go. That's a round for Meeks.
So much off of one spin too. It's like a pretty good chunk of damage and great positioning.
Spin has some big weaknesses and some easy answers, but the thing is, MacMens is using it pretty thoughtfully. So, Meeks.
And that's going to be the round. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because Fukio back into Beyblade is such a common round start for Nago that there are counters to it, and the Nagos forget this. And Spin is a very matchup specific one, so. Goes for the double slash. The double, the back and forth side swaps. Oh, this is looking rough. But we're going to round start Nago, the most powerful character in the game. Oh my gosh, MacMens is a psychic. He knew he'd finish the slash that time. Wait. Was that supposed to... I wonder if that was wake up counter super. Oh. Gonna have hard knockdown, most of blood back. Anji does have a meter to work with.
Oh!
Meeks saying this is not over yet. And Meeks adjusting their opening to do Fukio back clone, which would beat spin and a few other options as well. It's very safe approach. But it is a little more costly on the blood, so Meeks has got to be careful. Okay, good backdash. Mixing up the defensive options. Oh. Strive, I think one of the hypest things in Strive is some of these wacky RC interactions. Oh my god. Oh. What was Meeks cooking? Oh. Maxstradamus can only predict so much. He called out the fans. Oh.
Not only did he call out the fans, but he improved the punish that he called out the fans with since earlier in the set.
Yeah. Now Meeks was ready for it. Oh, the godly back throw. Oh no. It's so demoralizing to be hit by that back throw because you're like, man, my move should have come out by now. Oh. Yeah. Good momentum burst. But wasn't able to capitalize on it. And now it's MacMens time. This is not where you want to be. And space that fan toss. Loopers just to see what's going on, get a better look at what's happening. Oh.
He's able to close out that round.
Is there a player stronger than low health MacMens? Oh my god.
We just saw low health Meeks bring it all the way back last time.
Oh my god. We need to get both these players to 10 health and see what happens. The 6P. That's so much damage.
Barely not hitting.
Nago's at double blood, so he's taking so much damage. And Meeks walking back and forth, building that last meter they needed for the RC. No. Wow.
MacMens taking it 3-1.
Really good stuff to both of them, and Meeks with us. But that's the thing though. Even though MacMens won 3-1, it did not feel that way.
That was a fantastic match.
Oh my god. So we have a little bit more Nago for everybody. And I think Nago.
Yeah, Nago, traditionally one of the characters who has not had too hard of a time against Happy Chaos, but now after the patch that may have shifted a bit.
It's like, it's one of those things where he does, but he doesn't. It's, oh, the blood. Let's see, does MJ have...
Just keep him in the air long enough and that should be it. Oh no, dropping it.
But yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. When blood runs out, if you don't kill Nago gets a time frozen, almost frame perfect action, and it's so advantageous. And you're like, oh, which one of my amazing buttons am I going to push? Is it 5K? Probably 5K. But I have other things. Is it Beyblade?
Great YRC bait.
Oh, that was risky. Did you see Dwarl's blood at the end of that match?
Yeah, it was close.
If that didn't work out, Dwarl was dead. Uh-oh, blood-sucking universe. That is a check situation. That's rough, but MJ placed a super good backdash. Oh my goodness, what's up next? Oh my god, the curse, the man, the stink. Oh, BRC Blade Blade. That was the original answer when Happy Chaos first came out, was the BRC Blade Blade, and it's still a really strong option. Able to get the block. Yeah.
Yeah, the BRC paying off, letting I mean, this bracket is these brackets are getting harder and harder.
Oh, we got some fast forward on the clock. Keeping that burst safe. Alright, I don't...
It was a big Dwarl round.
And look at that. MJ runs out of concentration, and then they gives Dwarl all the time able to get in. At that point, you almost have to throw out a crazy haymaker into the Fukios and hope it works. But that's not a good plan either, so... Oh, but it's Happy Chaos time. We're rolling, we're stomping. What side?
It just looks so funny. He can do whatever he wants.
He can do whatever he wants. It's such a fun character. You'll be back stronger than ever though next week, Lodo. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah.
Or whenever you can make it back. I don't want to put registration in your mouth.
No, you're coming back and you'll like it. Just kidding.
You got to get that prize of getting a meme on the front page. Alright, let's see. Got MJ just chilling. Alright, Happy Chaos in danger though. It's almost negative penalty time, so. Oh no. That's, yeah. I know we have lots of Happy Chaos fans playing in the tournament here. But you know what? MJ plays so solid. If you go back and look at what he chooses to do in the situations and watch the replays, you'll realize it's not Happy Chaos, it's MJ.
No, obviously it's still a very difficult game to play, and being that good with any character is hard as hell.
Like, look, we're all in the Gladiator.
And plus, you know what? Like, the character is available for everyone to pick on the character select screen. If you think it's a free win, go ahead and pick them yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, like, look at that. Oh. Crazy. But Nago is still crazy good. Let's not get it wrong. And, you know, we all walked into the Gladiator pit of the character select screen. Some people chose maces. Some people chose the sword. MJ found a gun tucked away in the corner. Can't blame him for taking the gun into the Gladiator pit. Ooh, good YRC. Really awkward time because you can't mix in a, it's tough to mix in something there.
And I get it, I use yo-yos, I mean.
Oh no. I think I jinxed Dwarl this whole tournament. I've been talking about his blood management. Hey, mad respect, Phil. Guns are the tools of a coward, except for when I use it for 15 meters. Then it's the tool of a hero.
When it's limited, it's cool.
Absolutely. But we're in Fate Zero Unlimited Gunworks right now, so let's hold on.
That should be pop.
Not again. No. Yeah, that will. Does that kill?
Nope.
Oh, because it stopped the blood drain.
Oh.
All of my like a good half of my favorite Faust players. I'm still a fan. Interesting. A couple extra Fukios to get a little blood going, and knew where he was coming from, but couldn't stop it in time. Yeah. give the clone a quick crotch kick. Yeah, and that risk draining faster is definitely coming into play there. I remember back in the day, you would lose like maybe like 2% risk in that amount of time. It's like, well, okay, thanks, game. Ooh. I think we are getting a little drained from all the danger time though, so It only takes one concentration super though.
Yep, there it is.
Oh. Okay.
And gonna land it. No, gonna land. Okay.
And they just built super just in case. It's like, nah, I needed more.
Yeah, except for when you're in that situation, that takes no scope.
So here's the problem. Where Nago normally can just win round start. Oh, not keeping an eye on the blood gauge. But it's okay. He has an extra game to play with. He can play with the blood gauge all he wants. Oh, he was
one more chance.
It wasn't even blue yet. It wasn't even blue yet. Oh. Yo. Never mind.
Hold on, maybe not needed the extra game.
He said, screw blood management, I don't need it. The haymaker. He's like, listen, I don't have a full screen super to punch back a helpless opponent, but I got the haymaker, the sucker punch. Ooh. I've entered the Faust before Faustings tournament for the Faust mirrors across all 3 main games. Okay, Dwarl taking it chill, going, yeah, I really don't want to pop blood anymore. It's fun, but I gotta stop. This is such a rough situation to be in. This is almost as good as Chip Super Knockdown. You know what? I'm gonna say it's just as good. Yeah. And MJ using these YRCs really effectively. Dwarf keeping it chill with his blood. You know, he's gotta wait. Yeah. In Romala's guide for anti-happy chaos deck, the #1 tip that she gives is when it's focused gunshot time, whatever you do, try not to jump if you can, unless it's like the jump that's gonna get you, that's gonna like land you on the thing. Don't jump full screen. You'll just get focus shot out of the air and back to square one. Oh. The risk was cranked, and the little tap just took away a big chunk. MJ still has burst though. Oh, I can't believe it didn't reach.
Burst not working, but the poke didn't reach.
And I almost said, does Happy Chaos have enough meter to super? What was I saying? But this is Nago. It's gonna, a grab isn't enough to do it here, but that's enough. Yeah, I went for the jump again. Oh man. Really
Good stuff to MJ taking it 3-2 like always.
And really good stuff to Dwarl, carving out a path of just absolute destruction on the way here. Oh my gosh. When I was rough seeding, I saw these 2 players and they have pretty good results, but I was like, oh, okay, they seem pretty good. You know, put them about here. Little did I know they'd be both in winners finals, just beating the crap out of each other. Interesting thing about this matchup too is that Viking has a tool that's it can be pretty useful against May, who really wants to just, you know, brawl and throw out the big hitboxes. Good old counter is pretty strong. Oh, yep. Thank you for that. Names swapped. Oh wait, no, they didn't. Come on, man. Yeah, I'll swap the names in just a moment. My software is just getting a little behind the times. There we go. Perfect. All right, we're going into round 2. Oh, the fully charged, getting the guard break, meaning it's just May time for a while. I wonder what Shin was going for when they got hit by Dolphin, but there wasn't even a counter. Maybe a jump. Alright. Good stuff to meet, taking round 1. Shin taking control of this match, really just playing on the pressure. Nexic, I'm not sure if he needed it or not, just throwing it out there. Throwing the Yo Johnsons, but just not enough to close it out. May's got the big health. Look at this pressure. And it's all safe from the counter. Ooh, that's big damage. Ooh, let's see. This is real. What an air grab. Oh my gosh. The air grab from so far away. Oh, yeah. PRC to make it safe, tried to back up, and yeah, not much you can do there. The layers. Shin's playing super solid right now. Really likes that tether angle. I think people are catching on. Shin's gonna have to mix in a cross up here sooner or later. Or an empty load. Oh, goes for the burst bait, but oh man. Not like us dirty Faust players throwing items and zoning for 4 hours. Run up command grab to call out the oh, but it was a little far forward, so it switches sides. It's pretty fast too. Let's see what we got. Oh, the charged hammer to beat the counter again. Okay. If Shin's not scared to counter now, they're braver than I am. Meet on match point to make it into grand finals. This is gonna be nuts. Ooh, mixing in that little burst bait punch in there. That's the fast RC. And Meets like, yeah, I'm not hero bursting. We're hanging out.
I don't think they expected to get out of the corner like that. There was like a tiny little sliver of a chance, but
yeah,
it's better to just keep the burst and go into round 3 at that advantage. Little beach ball explosion actually ruining the tatami from Shin on the way down.
Pretty interesting. The new beach ball stuff, it's still pretty, I heard the May players are so happy. They never wanted it to be busted, but they always wanted it to be useful.
Yeah, it looks like it has its places, but in those places it does work.
Shin sticking with good old faithful on the tether mix-up. That was a really delayed Yozansen. I'll get there, don't you worry. Oh, China, thanks for the follow. Alright, let's see. Ooh, the jump D sends himself into the corner. It's not what you want.
That was huge. That was like a 50% combo with no meter.
Yeah.
Well, we got slumps. Let's go.
It's what Biken does. Biken is so... It's so funny. Biken has a lot of really strong straights. The problem is they lead to a billion damage.
Yeah. By doing that one slump there, Shin set themselves up to win in one corner interaction.
Yeah.
They're not interaction, but they pushed Meat into the corner once. They might be lagging or something.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Okay. I think... Connection is dying.
Oh no.
Oh no. Not like this. Not for winners finals.
It was going so well.
No. The negative penalty sapping their meter. Well, it's up to you guys. If you guys want to restart the round, one of you can just kill each other, or we can continue as is. It's up to you guys.
Yeah, if it's not messed up anymore, go ahead and keep playing. If you guys want to restart the round, I'm good with it. We should probably switch the... Oh, they said it's a 7-frame rollback.
Yeah, I would say maybe here, one of you guys finish each other off, and we'll just reset. We'll reset it up. All right. Yeah. So yeah, that happens every once in a while. I hope there's no weird maintenance or anything going on. That would be really unfortunate. Yeah, Yo Johnson's versus Dolphin. That's pretty because right now the connection's staying stable-ish on my side, like on the spectator side. I'm not getting too much lag, but
Yeah, I didn't see anything, but that does not mean anything.
No, for sure. Alright, let's see. A little more info. Let's see who goes for what round start. Really unfortunate, but... Ooh, that Kabari reached so far. Ooh, that was timed just right to be a meaty. Nice. Tries to catch the jump, but was just a little short on it. The throw bait. Oh, the charge does? Okay, and look, we're basically roughly in the same spot we were last time, so it's all good.
Yeah, see? It's exactly the same.
That counter. Oh. That counter. Shin is choosing violence. Shin's like, I'm gonna roll up to this tournament and just... I'm just choosing violence the entire way through. That's the scariest Baiken to play against someone who is not scared to counter at any time. Oh, the stare down.
Barely not connecting off the dust in the air.
Good blocks from Meek, but he's only human. Blocks the gold burst. Shin wanted to
Maybe he's not.
Oh. Ooh, the BRC. It's not over yet. If Meek lands one solid hit, though, this could really hurt.
You were saying?
Yeah. Oh. Bet it all. But we're here in this match. Starts off with spin, which is pretty good against a lot of Jacko's round starts where like 2K, 2D. I'm curious to see what Anji does about minion pressure, and I think Anji has some okay buttons for dealing with these minions. Oh, the spacing. Yeah, plus there. Where is all the meter coming from?
Shout out to Canada.
Yeah. Wow.
Right, this is even.
Yeah, this is super even.
Should be enough to close it out.
Yeah. Don't let MacMens touch the ground. Wow. This, some of these matches are so good. Ooh, okay, now we got throw loops though. Mixes it up with the meaty.
Dante hasn't quite found the way to punish those fans yet.
No, and it's hard to tell when they're coming. It's super fast, and you have to choose a pretty committed option to beat those. You can backdash, but still, Anji calls you out on it. You're gonna take big damage, so the risk is high. Yep. Pulls minion releases for the little extra gauge bonus. Hard knockdown. This will be rough. Blocks the cross up. And YRC proving again to be such a useful tool in this matchup both ways. Yeah. It's honestly such a solid tool against both these characters, because once they get their pressure started, sometimes it can be really hard to get out of it. Oh, baited the burst, but MacMen's picking the last second to do it. Dante with burst advantage. A little bit in the head. If MacMens joins the chat, I'll have to ask him about this matchup, because this is so tricky.
What a crazy combo. They made Anji do some nuts stuff in the last patch. But what a huge call out.
They know.
Dante just says, hey, you can do all those cool hits and stuff. I'm just gonna super one time.
Calling out the little gap. Oh my gosh. That's wild, but MacMen's in such a strong position.
Oh, yeah. The 5D.
Ooh. MacMen's taking game one in the scariest fashion. Dante's mastered so many elements of this game. The emote side, the player card side. Ooh. Yeah, that button right there is so hard to deal with. Jacko goes so low, so I wonder if there's things that Anji normally does that go over when Jacko's low profiling. Oh god, the little kick.
A great little window of escape, and MacMens making the most out of it. Has full bar now.
Oh, it didn't reach, but it's okay. It leads into another stuff, into a burst bait. Ooh. Okay, good call out. Jumps in the air, waits for a good grounded option from Anji. Because Anji has some, like, pretty, I'd say, like, above average normals in some cases. A lot of them are pretty big, a lot of them reach decently far. Don't get me wrong, they're nothing to write home about, but they're good enough. Oh my god. Quick round 2, game 2.
MacMens is like, I fixed my car, alright, let's speed through this bracket.
Alright. This actually used to be my character in Xrd. Jacko.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I love the fact that they played like a MOBA, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. But I didn't play Xrd that much, number one, because all the online was not playable. What a good call out. MacMens saw the force field, jumps over it, and Dante anti-airs. Or air-to-airs, but... Nice, yeah. Using the FD like that forces MacMens to choose a different option, and as opposed to just the fan throws. And yeah, but they got a little scared.
Hard to push Anji out once he's got you in the corner like that.
I like the
and like
Go ahead.
Jacko doesn't like have quite as many tools to get out of stuff that other characters do.
Yeah.
That was a great PRC though. I was expecting a grab.
Yeah, I was fully expecting a grab as well. But I think they wanted to keep the minion advantage.
Right.
Surprised no jump D there. Oh, that spin was still invulnerable. Yeah, good YRC, you gotta do it. Ooh, that actually comboed? That was nuts. Oh, the burst bait. Is this gonna be enough? Oh, yeah, big time. No, it's not.
Barely not, but damn, like, what great conversions.
I lost my
MacMens takes it 3-0.
Yeah, but big shout outs to Dante showing off really cool Jacko stuff and, you know, never giving up. But MJ, the past 2 weeks, I've seen some of their other tournament results have steadily improved. They've gotten a chance to play some really strong players like Apology Man, Daze, and a few others. So let's see if they can take some of these new lessons. Ooh, goes for the hop.
She says, I would simply live in a different time zone personally. I understand.
Dang, you're right, Shin. What am I doing?
You're right. This is why you're in Grands and we're back here.
Yeah. Oh. Duel 2. Okay, fans is...
Alright, so it looks like... I was gonna say, it looks like MJ's learned a few things in the Anji matchup since last time, too.
It doesn't look like this is gonna be the 3-0 from last week, but... MacMens, I find, always seems to take, like, at least one round or one game to kind of, like, get a little download going. Oh, it chose a pretty...
Anji with the download so scary, too.
Yeah. It chose a pretty slow normal to hit that clone with. That was interesting. Maybe it was expecting, a to run forward or something. Ooh, straight into the super. Getting the hard knockdown. Wow. Alright, let's see what the round start is. 5k from Kurase. Interesting. It does reach out. A burst bait that easy? That early? Oh no.
That huge call out is paying off so well for MJ into the wall stuff, and they're probably gonna try to take this to game.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
What a round.
Yeah, MJ's leveled up, for sure. MJ said, I'm tired of getting second place. I want to win one of these.
Exactly.
Okay, but this is the MacMens zone. This is the Anji land. Right in this corner, right exactly where you want. Throwing out the fans. Oh. Good YRC. Man, that crouching slash goes so far. It's so good. Confident.
Okay, going for an overhead into falling down on the other side as a mix-up, but that's so risky to put yourself in the corner. Like, usually you can kind of, like, do it in a position as a top player where you're, like, do the bad thing when it's good, but sometimes it's bad because it's bad.
Yeah. This is coming out. And but MJ, in order to keep the maximum screen time, has to let MacMens win, too.
Of course.
We got the stinky curse. Oh, blocks the.
Oh my god.
Look at these blocks.
RC into just reloads right in his face.
Look at the defense.
But no bullets, no bullets.
So MJ's been backdashing after these fan toss situations. So I wonder if MacMens is gonna pick up on that. MacMens is a pretty good player, so I'd be a little surprised when. Oh, negative 10. Getting resist meter. Oh. Yep.
Yeah, actually losing all... Or no, that's super negative bonus that's happening. I was about to say losing his positive bonus, but didn't actually have a wall break.
So MacMen's playing super good here, not jumping. He's like, you will not give me a jump for the life of me. And look how he's able to close the gap. It took a while, don't get me wrong, but... Oh. I wonder if MacMens is considering the idea... Oh, spends 2 bar really fast? Like, just like that?
I think it was slightly incorrect positioning and he didn't really know where to land.
Yeah, just to kind of adjust it, save it. It's not impossible. Oh, the man's out of concentration. Out of bullets. Well, he has 1.
And the spin coming out!
Okay, MacMens, okay. And that's MacMen's biggest strength is their composure. MacMen's composure is out of this world. Goes for the wall break, wants the positive bonus. Also was a little too low to normally recover though. Some risks involved with that. Oh, the sneak under. I'm pretty sure that's crouching heavy slash. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but that crouching heavy slash is getting MacMen some mileage in this matchup. And both players have had 3 games now to get a kind of a feel for each other. So it's really going to be up to them to get ahead of these callouts. They're both good enough to adjust on the fly and adjust their game plans. Ooh, that missed burst is not going to be good.
Might have been a missed input from MacMens too. I think that was supposed to work.
Oh, just like that. It's wall sometimes. It's MJ 4 overheads.
Yeah, even though we don't have Eno, we can still play Mario Party.
The 4 overheads. Oh, this is this. If we're playing Mario Party, Happy Cast in the corner is a 1v3 mini. I'm letting you know that right now. Yeah.
MJ on match point here.
Yeah. Can MJ break the curse? Oh, but look at all of the damage. Really feeling confident with the positive bonus that they'll get in. So MacMen's just going in. Oh, it's pretty smart too. You want to end this round as fast as possible. Don't let Kurase get the burst too fast.
Exactly. It's in Kurase's interest to keep space at this point. Hopefully let that build up a little bit, or just wait for your good spot like they did here.
And all of that was so calculated, dodging the curses, and once you got hit by the second one, choosing the moment so carefully. But this is going to do a lot
They
of
jump
damage.
to avoid the grab in the corner, leads to so much.
Oh, but it's curse, concentrate, full bullets. This is not in that situation. Oh, MJ's fighting. MacMens blocking. The concentration super. Grab. Oh boy, this is... Got the burst. Oh.
MacMen's actually getting burst back before MJ.
Yeah.
But good stuff to MJ, breaking the curse, taking it 3-1 instead of 3-2.
And being ready for Dolphin.
You happen to have a disconnection?
I do not have a disconnection.
Okay, May disappeared for me and I'm back in the room.
Oh, perfect. Well, right now MJ's running some L classical corner pressure. I'm doing some wall slumps. MJ pulled out the wall slumps early and said, okay, it's time. But, ooh, but it was just a little high on the last wall slump, so Meat was able to do the jump to the center stage wall escape. And MJ trying to bait with the clones, but gets Curse out instead. Trades with Dolphin, loads up the gun. Oh, Meat couldn't get the dash block out in time. Using Dolphin to take out the clone. Interesting, interesting. There we go. Oh, the knockdown. Ooh. Both players mashing. MJ knowing all I need is a little hit to end this. 5k stuffing the Dolphin. MJ's very aware of a May player rhythm. A lot of times if you come out on top in the opening in the first round, the second round Mays will want to take raw Dolphin. Oh boy, it's looking scary. Car cancel gun pull. Ooh, hold on. It's not over. Oh. Okay, MJ taking game one. We'll let the players know after this match to take a quick breather.
They might be okay. I'm gonna go hop out of the room and come back.
Okay, go for it. Ooh, that crouching slash, hitting him with the frog PBT. Oh yeah, the dust. This is rough. This is a what did they say? I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. This is a certified happy chaos round. This is a certified MJKurase round. Oh, but there's the back throw. Concentration.
I'm back and I can see the avatar.
Oh, Dolphin somehow wasn't fast enough. The nose was almost there. Yeah, that's the tricky part about approaching Happy Cast too. Me doing a good job of staying grounded, but the other problem is there's a certain range where Happy Castles will either jump in and start their offense or do something pretty crazy. Keeping it burst safe. MJ getting baited, giving Meat a pretty decent advantage going into this last round. I definitely want to see game 5. Ooh, counter hit Dolphin into overhead kiss. It's so good. Yep, no. Meat says no. You belong on the right side of the screen, according to last I checked. Oh my gosh. MJKurase just an inch from the wall, so when they threw the up Dolphin, it went behind. No. playing it careful. Nice. Yeah, has to burst there, but yeah. MJ just playing it super safe. Okay, yeah.
Yep, I'm here.
Perfect. Alright. Happy Chaos sticking out some normals, trying to catch Dolphin. Oh, but yeah. So, one thing Meeks not catching is MJKurase is doing a lot of air dash over into gunshot. I would love to see maybe something preemptive just to catch that in those situations. Oh, we're focused. Oh. I think that's a call out to call out the go to center stage wall cleaning stage. Woo. Yeah, MJ has absolutely leveled up since the last time we've seen them. Good stagger pressure. Okay, MJ doing a really good job of managing the meter. They saw they were low, and they didn't want to have to spend the full meter to get in, so once they got low and they had clone out, they charged forward and used a couple of their regular gunshots to get in there.
Yep, and if MJ can just keep him out and win the game like this, then May never has a chance to burst.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Heartbreaker. Meek could not find that opening to get in, and MJKurase takes it 3-0.
Yeah, so far it looks like Shin is spacing at a distance that is too close for Happy Chaos to shoot, and he's risking getting counter hit, and Shin is going to take the first game in like 12 seconds. That was fast as hell. Obviously, MJ is looking to make a little bit more distance, I think, for himself. He's playing at a range that he's so used to playing against, like, melee characters or closer range characters. He needs that extra little step back to really dodge bike and stuff. I like the tatami there to not reset or not to break the wall and to kind of like reset the situation, trying to keep Happy Chaos in the corner. Something that we talk about a lot is not breaking the wall with Happy Chaos and not giving him back that neutral positioning, especially if like you don't have as many answers. Like Baiken does, but like you never wanted to give Happy Chaos chances to set up on you.
Let's see what we got. Ooh. Catches MJ just at the last second.
Dude, Shin's routing is so good. I actually like almost every time I've seen them get anyone in the corner, they are sorry. They're doing a good job of like not breaking, resetting the situation one or two more times, and really maximizing the damage that they get for putting them in the corner.
That's the stuff that will take you farther than like, you know, you'll see a Twitter combo and it's like, this combo breaks the character. It does 88%, and someone will go out and learn that, and then they'll lose 20 tower matches in a row because they don't know how to land the first hit. So
Exactly.
yeah, being aware of these situations and all this goes so much farther. Yo, Zentai, welcome. Yeah, come cheer on Shin. Come cheer on your boy. Ooh, I like that ending. Keeps it safe, it's burst safe, and it's sort of, or at least it's hard to burstable. And it sets up into a nice situation. But, oh, look at the risk gauge on Shin. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Uses PRC to get out of the corner. It's scary to try and keep biking in the corner because you're scared of counter.
No, this matchup is actually, unless Happy Chaos can get like long range, it seems pretty rough.
Baiken has a lot of those tools we talk about that are nice against Happy Chaos. Because we've seen how good MJ is. If MJ gets a really good read on Shin, then it's going to be really tough. Especially when MJ has all the tools that they need to beat this character as well. And you know what you can't parry? Gunshot.
Yes, you cannot parry a gun.
Carrying a gun is hard. It is neither projectile nor normal hit. Praise be gun. Going for this hard knockdown, I do like against Baiken. Baiken in the corner is strong, but it's also you're also scared of countering. In this kind of situation, MJ is trying to set up the least risky situation possible. Japanese decks? No, not even. Oh, it broke the wall. Okay, MJ's not going down without a fight, though.
Of course not.
Got the stank on him. Yeah, getting the curse right here is going to be MJ's route to victory, because otherwise Viking's routes are a little scary. But Shin is very aggressive at it. He really takes space whenever they can. Which is an advice I can give to like most people playing most characters, is if there's a lot of little moments you don't realize you can use to take space.
And how much of an advantage actually just taking space is.
Yeah. Oh. That match was
alright.
Every focus.
Game 3. Shin on tournament point.
Shin on tournament point. Alright, let's see the response from MJ. MJ gonna go Gold Freezer here.
Just gonna break the wall.
Oh, I'm thinking so. Got the clone out. That's annoying for Viking to deal with, for sure. Uses the clone to cancel into 6P. So smart.
A chance to burst for MJ.
Oh no. Yeah.
Good weight. 100% bar too.
Using the punches to air. Goes for the dive.
The tether pulls in.
Yo, that's so. Oh. That timing on that is.
Shin
so
with the
hard.
swanton bomb from the top rope to close out the tournament.
Yo, oh my god, super good stuff to Shin. MJ, our favorite bridesmaid, our maid of honor.
Yeah, we'll run down our whole top 8 actually. Shin first place, MJ second place. We had Meat in third. We had MacMens fourth. Dwarl Warberry and Dante fifth, and Meeks and Lanxeared for seventh.
Yeah, GG's to everyone. If you're Dwarl Warberry and you lost to MJKurase and you're like, man, I don't know what to do again. I'm just having trouble against Happy Chaos. Grab Shin Phil. I'm sure Shin Phil would love to give you a hint or two. You know, and if you're someone 0-2 and you're just looking for someone to help you out, feel free to message a 1-2er or message me or message anybody in the chat. We'd love to hang out and talk to you. Kill the foe before you. Okay, well there you go.
Remember, the game is hard. Try not to get discouraged. Everybody's going to take some losses, even the people who win the whole thing.
Oh, for sure.
But, you know, come back stronger the next week. Well, we are going to sign off for the night. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for playing. We are happy to have you, and we will see you all next week.
Yeah, peace out, everyone.